27-year-old Kate McClure went to Philadelphia to visit a friend when she suddenly ran out of gas and the car stopped halfway between the states. The girl was very nervous because she had never been in such situations before. She did not know what to do, but luckily she met a kind person who turned out to be homeless named Johnny. As soon as he saw that the girl was pulling to the side of the road, he immediately realized that something was wrong. He told her to get back into the car and lock the door, and after a few minutes he returned with a red canister of gasoline, spent his last $20 on her so she could safely get home. Johnny asked the girl to return to lock the door in the car, and not because he was afraid that he would break money he would start to buzz, but because outside it was unsafe at that time. The Kate could not pay. Besides simple human thanks, after that for several weeks she stayed in the same place. She gave him money for gas and a jacket, gloves, a hat and warm socks, and also she gave him a few dollars every time she saw him. Once when she bought him several Johnny cereal bars, turned to her and asked if you want. After this incident, Kate's heart broke completely and she decided to give the homeless more substantial help, to them a few delicious things and a couple of dollars. Then the girl decided to create a charity campaign on a dedicated site dedicated to Johnny, and soon a donation exceeded the original goal of $10,000. Users with incredible zeal continued to transfer money, and soon the amount of donations reached $100,000. After reaching the sum of $100,000, Johnny asked Kate to suspend the company because he didn't want people to think that he just decided to take advantage of the situation. However, but later Kate launched again campaign because the interest of users in the fate of Johnny did not think to decrease. Thereby they managed to collect much more than you can imagine. Later, for a while he didn't tell information about himself while serving in the Marine Corps. Johnny was an ammunition specialist, then he managed to work as a firefighter and village chief before hard times came for him. Kate raised money for Johnny. Raised funds will go to pay for renting an apartment, a reliable car, and future expenses for the first 4-6 months. Kate explained the purpose of raising funds on the company's website. Johnny is very interested in finding work. I think that the place where he will be able to wash and how to relax every night will be able to return him to normal life, wrote Kate. Was also an invaluable reaction to Johnny when he first found out the charity campaign arranged in his honor and how much money we managed to raise with its help. God, it's amazing, it was incredible, were the first words of Johnny. Then the guys began to tell him how many people and how much they donated money to, and Johnny sat and could not believe his happiness in any way. New York Post: John doesn't want to get a job at an Amazon warehouse in Robin Park, New Jersey, and a recruiter responded that he was ready to help a man take a place in the company. And in the meantime, at the time of writing, the amount of donations was already more than $350,000 when a homeless man named Johnny gave his last $20. It didn't look like an investment at all. Nevertheless, they returned to him with huge dividends. Kindness and self-sacrifice are the most valuable qualities that are becoming less common today, so John did not deserve every donated cent. Also, don't forget to help those who need help, but what would you do in Johnny's place? Write about it in the comments as well. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There will be many more interesting